And we are live. What's going on, guys? Back with another video, another day 7 of the evaluation. We are approaching day 10, which is good news. That's where we want to get to, just to pass that specific objective. It looks like everything's good to go. Yesterday we had a good day. Today is April 11, 2024. Yesterday on day 6 we had a pretty good day. We took some profit. We didn't lose any trades, so we kept it kind of smooth. We had that FOMC report. I was gone by that time, but let's see what happened on the 5-minute chart. That was due at 1 p.m. Central Time. Right here. 12:55 candle. I mean, definitely volume before and after the report. Trade day doesn't allow us to trade during the evaluation on these times where the report happens 2 minutes before or after, or have any position open during the report. But looks like the action began it really kept going the same way. If you think about it, that was actually a good day of range. It just ranged from here to here, so that's good for us to map out that zone. Definitely a lot of volume there. Considering with where price is just above this zone here. And you tap back into the 50% of that area and then trade it above here. Will it run the highs next? Are we going to have a bullish day? We'll see. Going back into the area at the moment, 50% off. Unfortunately, we have such a huge range here, but the good thing is we have a low put in here. And that low was put in after the high, then went down to that. Yeah, this is very good for us. This might be our low to bounce back from. We also have this little area here. Yeah, we're good. We're good on the live stream. Looks like I spilled my coffee earlier, so it's not starting like a great morning, but I took care of it quickly and smoothly, so that was good. Music is a little jarring today. Oh shoot. Oh, because we got that 50% of this area here, from this high to this low. Could be this high as well. We're taking out the wick, which kind of perfectly aligns with these highs here. 4 of them, almost going beyond the zone, but never doing that. Then back into the area, but very close to the top, but not quite. So this could be a bigger drop, maybe to this area. But it could also be a tap back here or a tap back here. And then eventually, maybe a tap all the way down here. So all these areas could be potential places if price trades lower to tap back into. And then on the higher end of things, we have all the way up here. The high is, it's really high up there from us right now. But who knows what could happen. We are going to create a range of this huge imbalance. And we're going to put it all the way to the tip of the last high. That way we have a good little range to work with for the day. That's the 5-minute chart. On the 3-minute, we have the bottom here, this range. Tap back into the 50%. Into it. 50%. This area here. This area really was not mitigated until later, all the way over here. And yeah, price did stay around that area again. That's creating a lot of volume. So price might come down here again. We might be ranging for the next foreseeable day. I don't want to make any predictions. I just do it so I can know what's going on. I really don't have any powers of dictating what's going to happen in the future, or not dictating, but knowing what happens in the future. But I try to do it to make sense of what's going on, what has been going on. Okay, so we got our 3 zones mapped out. In case price does live up, we don't have anything to the left except imbalance, and of course our high all the way over here. Oh, and price is now trading higher now. Well, we do prefer the bullish. Let's put it on this high where price traded the last low before that high. Yeah, that's a good low. That's actually a really good place there to check out. That would be this area here. Huge wick on that 3-minute candle. It's not even that short of a time frame. All right. We'll see what happens. I've got topics for today, 3 topics. I know last one I was freestyling it, not really having a topic, which was probably good for me because I could focus on a little more on trading and take some profits. But today I have 3 topics, and I know I get lost in the weeds of the topics. I'm also trying to trade, so I may forget to make points. I've watched back some of my videos and I'm all over the place when it comes to topics. Then I'm gonna make like a substantial claim, if you will, and all I end up doing is giving you like the introduction and then never never going back to the topic. So that's not good. That's not good. That's YouTubing 101. Okay, if you're gonna say something, you know, conclusion. Okay, you're looking for conclusions here. You're not. Remember, this is not financial advice. The content presented in this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. The views and opinions expressed are solely those of the creator and should not be construed as financial advice. The creator does not sell any products or services, nor is affiliated with any of the trading platforms or tools mentioned. Trading involves risk and is not suitable for all investors. It is important to conduct your own research or consult with a professional before making any investment decisions. The creator assumes no responsibility for any losses or damages arising from the use of this content. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try my best to finish up my points, and we'll go from there. So we have 3 topics. The first one is numbers game. Okay, trading and life is a numbers game. If you don't believe it, then do some research and you'll find that that's the case. We're going to discuss it anyways, in case you have any doubts. Don't be a hero, okay? That's good advice that someone gave me not too long ago. A guy that I respect, you know, a buddy, a friend, a brother. He said to me, don't be a hero. And he wasn't saying it to me like I was trying to be a hero, okay? I wasn't like dressing up in tight clothes at night and going out with a mask on and some ears to fight crime. Okay, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't trying to be a hero. He was just saying, hey, in general, in life, I've discovered one good of advice for me, for myself, he said, for myself, is don't be a hero. And we're going to discuss that. And then the last topic is be good at one thing. Okay? One thing is like we try to do everything in life. We try to be good at everything, successful at everything. And that might be the problem. Maybe you got to pick one thing, be successful at that, and call it a day. Call it a life. And we'll discuss that too. So, numbers game. Well, I mean, what can I tell you? If you are watching this video, you believe that life is a numbers game because you're watching trading video, right? Just like the lottery, just like gambling, just like going to work, just like trying to get a date with someone, just like getting a job, just like picking your friends. Everything is a numbers game. So for example, I'll give you a quick example how the numbers, the raw numbers really matter or are key to success. Is like next time you see someone that you like on YouTube and they have 1 million subscribers, or let's say they have 100,000. Okay, let's not go bananas. Let's have they have 100,000 subscribers, and you look at their videos and you see how many videos they have. It is very likely that they have more than 200 videos. Very likely. And even if they don't have more than 200, they have like 150, like not less than 100. Okay, very rare. Now, are there successful big YouTube channels with very few videos? Yes, there are. But if you look at the person's or the creators past, before they had that channel, they have 100 to 200, 300, 400, whatever videos. You see what I'm saying? Even if you see a channel with very few videos that have a lot of subscribers, that doesn't mean that the creator has not made like 200, 500 channels before he made, videos before he made that channel. What that tells you is that in order to be successful YouTuber or, video producer, whatever it is, you got to put in the numbers. Okay? You got to put in the numbers. I get kind of frustrated a little bit, as always, when people talk about talent. Like when someone's talented, or they say, hey, he's not talented, or I'm not talented. I'm like, well, have you put in the numbers to realize whether or not you're talented, or someone is? Or have you looked at the numbers of the person who you claim that is talented? The numbers tell you a lot. Okay? The numbers. There's no other way. It's experience. Okay? It's time. To build up the numbers takes time, takes effort, takes thought, takes action. So when someone says, oh, that person is very talented, yeah, because they put in a lot of time, and maybe they have that little edge, even with the numbers, that separates them from some other people who have similar numbers, right? So there might be that may be like a charm that someone has, or just a way to do things that it looks smoother and it attracts people to, respect that craft. You see what I'm saying? Like, talent could be real, but first, before we even talk about it, how about you show me the numbers first? Okay, you see what I'm saying? So it's so easy to see someone that like excels through their career, wherever it is. Like, let's say an athlete, right? A tennis player, for example, #1 in the world, Djokovic, right? Is Djokovic talented? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he's talented. But did he also put in the hours? Yes. And the numbers will tell you a lot. Even if you, or even more when you look into the real depth of the numbers, the depth of like numbers that you might not even think are important, that kind of thing. Or just niche, very niche numbers. And if those numbers are high, forget about it. Forget about it. All right, so that's what I get frustrated about, is when people talk about talent. But now, trading, yeah, we all love trading. That's why we're here. What's that about? Numbers. Numbers. You see numbers all in the screen. Numbers. Your eyes get mustardy looking at it all day. You gotta relax. You gotta stay relaxed. So, I was gonna ask you a question, but we'll leave that for later. We'll leave that for Rumble. How about that? In Rumble, I'll ask you all the questions I'm eager to know the answer to, and follow up the parody. So the numbers are important, and that's actually the most important part. The most important part is the numbers. Putting in the hours. So let's say you want to become Novak Djokovic. Well, I'm sorry, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna be Novak Djokovic. That's fine. That's fine. Novak Djokovic's place is reserved for Novak Djokovic. Fine. That's fine. You can make your own path, though. You don't have to compare yourself to Novak Djokovic. You can just say, I want to play tennis. All right? So what do you do first? You grab your racket. You buy a racket if you don't have one. You grab a couple of balls, some new shoes for tennis. Hey, please don't wear running shoes when you play tennis, okay? Everybody can tell, and it looks awful. So get yourself a pair of tennis shoes for tennis specifically, and get out there, man. That's it. Get out there, man. Look at this. Low, high, middle, boom. That was a really good place to get in on earlier today on the 15 minute. And I was watching it. I was just like, why does this look familiar? Yeah, because that's what we've been talking about forever. But yeah, it's anyways. So run the numbers, man. Get yourself a racket, and then go out and hit. Now let's say you don't have anyone to hit with, right? You don't have anyone to play tennis with. Well, there is a wall out there. Usually in tennis courts, not usually, but in some tennis courts, you can find a wall. And if you can't find a tennis wall, maybe you can find a wall in some kind of street that nobody uses, or some kind of like, place where nobody gathers and stuff, just a lonelier place where there's a wall and you can hit the ball against it. Maybe you have pavement, like a street, and a wall, and then you can hit the ball to the wall and try to get better that way. Now, it's not the best way to get better, right, at tennis, hitting the wall, but it is a great way to hone in the skills you're going to need to play tennis. And if you get really, really, really good at hitting the wall because you don't have any friends, you don't have anyone to play with, you just go and hit the wall, and you put in the numbers, right? So you hit the wall 5 times a week or 3 times a week for 10 weeks. Yeah, that's 30 times already. That's 50 times, depends on how much. And let's say you do 1 hour each time you go to the wall. That's 50 hours. You're putting in the numbers. And I promise, honor Boy Scouts. No, I'm not. I've never been a Boy Scout, but just trust me. You will get better. You will get better at tennis, at the wall, at whatever it is you're doing. You're getting better at it. Okay, there is no other way. So you put in the numbers, and then what happens is one day you go to the wall and you meet someone at the wall too, because they don't have any friends, and then you're like, hey, how about we hit with each other? And then now you have someone to hit with, because guess what, they're just as passionate as getting better at tennis as you, and they're about your same level, and they just happen to be free 2 times a week to play with you, even once a week. Now you've exploded to get better at tennis, because now you can put in the, see, here's the thing, now that you have a friend, you still have to go hit the wall, because the wall got you the friend. The wall got you the skill to rally with that friend. So you got to keep going back at it. See, now that you have a friend, don't neglect the wall, because you're going to make more friends, and the wall is going to be one of those friends that you just say good hi to when you're passing by, hey, wall, and then you just keep going your way, and you never really meet again. It's an analogy, of course, because in tennis we say that the wall is your best friend. That's why it's a joke, but it's gonna be one of those friends that you just walk by, say what's up, and leave. And that's not good, because the wall got you in the door. You gotta be loyal. You gotta be loyal to your friend, the wall. So keep going back to it, hitting the wall. Maybe you find another person. Maybe you meet more than one person while hitting the wall. Because, if you've been hitting the wall for 10 weeks, you found a nice wall, okay? You're not hitting that same wall, unless it's convenient and, convenient, not convenient. I keep saying convenient, but it's It's either congenial or convenient. So convenient. It's not convenient to just go to, you know, the wall of your supermarket and just bang the tennis ball there. Eventually you'll figure out a nice wall with a tennis court. And who goes to play to the tennis courts? People who play tennis. And then you just hang out with them. You see what I'm saying? You say hi. You join a club, whatever it is. But you gotta keep going back to the wall, because the wall allows you to put in the numbers, allows you to hit 100, 300 forehands in a span of an hour. Whereas when you play with your friends, you might hit, I don't know, 3/4 of that, half of that. So you're not putting in the numbers as much. See what I'm saying? Now, if you use that analogy for trading, what you have is demo accounts, right? Demo account is like the wall. It's the first thing you start doing to get better at trading. And then once you get good and you make your own money, or during evaluations, you neglect the demo account. The demo account is your best friend. You see what I'm saying? And you can put in the numbers in the demo account. It's not real money, so you can just take 1,500 trades. Why not? Why not? Do it for a year, 2 years. 2 years of demo accounts. What, you're gonna be a worse trader or a better trader? All right, that's topic number 1. We'll go to topic number 2, don't be a hero, in a few minutes. We're going to focus on the trade here. What do you guys think? Break or no break? Oh, I see. Let's see what's going on. I also have the trading view connected here with the 1 minute. Is it the 1 minute? Oh, I have it on the 5 minute. That's fine. 5 minutes is good. Or when we take our trades, it'll show up there. Yeah, I don't want to trade that imbalance, honestly. To the left. So right now we're here. If you look to the left, there's imbalances on the lower time frame. This is a 15 minutes, so can't really see it, but like not even on the 1 minute you can see it. But trust me, it's an imbalance there to the left. Man, price is kind of stuck there, huh? It ain't really moving. Unless my internet is out or something. Looks like we're live. It's weird. Very slow day, I guess. Yeah. Here we go. Back to the 50%. A little lower here. Hard to tell where we are. The lower time frames kind of have this very strong upward look to them, but the longer time frame here on the 15-minute has very small action, and then it's like a triangle here forming, or a rumble, whatever you call that, like here expands and then back here, especially with that big wick if you count that. So it's hard to tell whether it's going to range here or it's going to go up. And like I said, on the lower time frames, you see more of a bullish bias. Bouncing off of that line, let's see again. You see that? So we might slowly be going up. Just this might be the flip and then a bigger break and then go up. So that's good that we broke already, finally. At least on the lower time frame here, we have broken this low. So that's good for us, that we'll see what. Squeaky chair. My mic goes into my, there. Everything good? Taken. Taken for a ride. And I knew it. I knew it was too early. That's the one. That's the one. That's kind of frustrating, you know. You see that? Barely took me. And then look. My stop loss was very low, but I mean it's 10 points, it's a lot of money. And so, you know, it just could be that the Nasdaq is just too high price for me. It's like too much risk and too much profit to make this kind of trading on the Nasdaq. Maybe the micros would be a better choice for this type of trading. I'm gonna have to consider that and do some demoing. Um, because very small moves are very cost damaging. Whereas let's see what happens here. Wow. I'm not gonna chase it. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. That way I can because you know, I put the stop here. Let's say below this. Below this. Put my entry here where it was. And then 1-to-1 is right here. So I would have gotten it. But the problem with the Nasdaq is that if it goes there, it's like 300 bucks if it takes me out. So I gotta consider doing the micros where if it takes me out is, you know, 150 at the most for that big move. Now, of course, I would have to trade multiple micros, not just one, because then one, it would be just such a small trade. Could be like the profit would be 100 bucks. I mean, not even that, like 40 bucks, 50 bucks. And but that's a big space, so maybe 5 contracts on the MNQ. Now the problem with the 5 contracts, now you're paying a lot of fees for each contract. 1-to-1. Should have stuck with the 1-to-1 and just take my profit. Now I'm gonna break even. Greedy. Could have taken the profit and just gone back to break even for the day, but no, I had to get greedy. I might be looking for another entry, but now we have more risk. Yeah, 1-to-1. That's the way to do this, man. The more I try to get a little more profit out of the market, it's the 1-to-1 is the one that plays out the most. And then look at that. Unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, I might blow this evaluation. I mean, just the way I'm doing, but it, you can look at the videos and a lot of good entries just taken out by either moving my stop loss to the break even um, or getting out too early, or just having a very tight stop loss. So all those could be taken care of with maybe with a smaller instrument, with something cheaper, because the Nasdaq, you know, for all its volatility that we like and liquidity, it's just too much risk. Our stop loss, our risk management, I mean, our risk tolerance has to be high, and it's more for like, I mean, I would argue it's probably better suited for more experienced traders. Look at that. See my check out my orders. Look at that. Where was my risk? Probably, oh yeah, because this was the break even. So yeah, it was here, and then my risk was down here. Never really went down. Just went this much. I would have been a little bit drawdown. And then look at all that profit I could have made. I was really ready to chase it up. Look at that. I would still be in the trade. We can't catch a break yet because our lack of experience and fear and risk management has not been, it's not yet to the level to trade this Nasdaq and be profitable. So I'm gonna consider maybe next evaluation, unless I pass this one. I mean, maybe I could start with this one. You know, Trade Day does want you to trade the same instrument, I think, for the whole course of the evaluation. But I don't think they'd be upset if I did micros instead. They could probably see that I'm just trying to better my management. So yeah, so that brings us to the next topic. Don't be a hero. Oh, were we talking about that already? Yeah, it's like, don't be a hero. Don't put a cape on. Just do your job. Just do the things that you have to do well for that day. And that's it. You don't have to destroy any, you know, conquer any castles or, you know, save anyone. You don't have to save anyone. Just do your job. Just do your work well. And that's it. I have a feeling we're gonna break, but not without a hiccup. We'll see. Oh man, come on. Oh, that's good, that's good. Yeah, I wanted to break, actually. Huh. Whoa. Look at my order. Look at my order. Woo! Yo. Oh shit. That's a run. Not a break yet. Ooh. Ooh. Lot of action right now. Lot of action. It looks like it wants to keep going up. Ooh. Oh wow, this is a drop. It has all the characteristics of a big drop. Wow, we should have gone in. It was very, very likely that that was gonna happen. Very little risk. We took out the wick. Well, it was run, but jeez. Oh, they're really good. Well, denied. We're gonna have to fight for our future. We have to put in the numbers, and we're not gonna be a hero. Just do your job well. And then the last topic is be good at one thing, compiling that you have to put in the numbers. And you don't want to be a hero, you just want to do it well. Well, it behooves one to believe that we should just do it for one thing. Like you have your goals in your life, right? By the way, what are good goals? Well, you can say a good goal is to make a lot of money, have a family, blah blah blah. But for me, goals are about three things: mind, body, and spirit. And I know it sounds cliche. Okay, it sounds very cliche. But that's the goal. It's take care of your body, take care of your mind, and take care of your spirit. Because you can kind of separate them. And not really. I mean, they're intertwined. But if you neglect one or the other, we feel discontent. We don't feel right when we neglect the body. For example, if we don't exercise or we don't play, not necessarily exercise, but if you don't play any activity, something physical, you don't feel too good. But, maybe you do your own exercises which make you feel good. It's not to say that everybody has to work out to please the body. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you got to give your body what it needs. Whether that's different for you or another person, that's all right. But in my own case, I feel good when my body, I put it to a workout. I feel good when I'm tired, actually. Um, Yesterday, I had a good workout and I got a really good sleep because of that. So puts my mind at ease and my spirit at ease when I have a nice workout before the end of the day. So that's part of the body for me, of course. Um, you know, Cleaning yourself, like taking a shower, that's part of your body, taking care of it. So you do things already for your body. Those are kind of easy to do. It's just, run around or whatever you'd like to do, play around. And I knew it. I knew. Look, I put the mark, and Jesus. Anyways, and then the body, the mind, of course, that's what we're training. We're training our minds with the trading. And your spirit, well, there are things like, for example, when you listen to music, you're really feeding the spirit. You know what I mean? Like you're not really feeding the mind or the body, unless you're dancing. But um, when you listen to music, you're mostly feeding the spirit. So that's like one way to feed the spirit. You cannot do one. Not one is more important than the other, and this is where some people might argue with it, with this notion that the body is not better than the spirit, okay, or vice versa, or the soul. Even the spirit is not better than the mind, for example. They're all equal, all three, and basically you just got to take care of them in your own way. Whatever taking care of your mind is for you. Well, that's my three objectives in life, right? Take care of my body, take care of my mind, take care of my spirit. Part of it is making money, okay, because you need money to take care of all those things. Okay, you need money, and if you don't think we do, then I suggest you do some research. You need money in life to take care of every need you have. I wonder if this is a flip, but we're right in the middle of our range, so no. Look at that, man. I should have taken that order. Oh, it's frustrating. We have all these areas mapped out. Never really tapped back into this after this, though. So there's a bigger gap on the 5-minute chart that we had from our area. So because you have your goal set up, then you have to make money. Well, I have one of my problems is that I do too many things, I have like 3-4 jobs at a time, different from each other, different clients. And I don't go around saying to my clients like, oh, I have 2 other jobs, like I just tell them like, yeah, I do a few other things, but I don't go into detail because I want my client to think, I'm there for them for that thing, like I'm not gonna like if I'm doing a certain type of job for a client, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I also do this and that. It's like I just like, oh yeah, this is my thing, I'll help you with this thing. But I do have the fault of, yeah, look at that, 50% to the dot of this drop again. Wow. Price is moving really well. Like it's very structured today, looking good. Um, Man, look at that. Oh, it's just so frustrating. Like I could be already in a big house. Yeah. All right, we're getting too lazy. We're getting too lazy here. So yeah, so that's my fault is I do too many things. From now on, or no, now that I found trading as my number one priority in life, Um, that's it. This is it for me. One thing. Okay, this 3 years from now, 10 years from now, you're gonna see me here. Maybe not in this same setting, but trading. You're gonna see me trade. Maybe you won't see me. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this YouTube going, but I'll be trading. Trust me. And that's my one thing I chose. That's it. Everything else, there are other things still because I'm not a profitable trader yet, so I cannot just quit everything else. But everything else is not a priority anymore. This is the priority. So sometimes things conflict from this to the other thing. This is the priority. And if I cannot make the priority, then whatever money I make on the other thing or whatever I get goes into this. You see what I'm saying? It doubles down to trading. Well, we had really good predictions today. I mean, we had really good even entries, I would say. We just had bad stop losses and stop loss basically. The stop loss is killing me. I like this. I like the song. It's a cool song. Woo! Nice, nice, nice. Nice job. Okay. That was a good trade. Um, where's my largest winning trade? Average, largest winning trade, 310. Nice. 295. All right, not too shabby, huh? We got to the top almost. I mean, there was a little more, but we did get it right where we thought. I mean, price is moving really well today, like just nicely. So all our areas have been turning out to be right. So we're $200 in profit. That is excellent news. All right, since the high was broken and we don't have anything to the left to see what happens, because basically all the highs were broken already. So we have that whole imbalance left over there. We don't know what could happen next. We're gonna wait because we definitely have some areas back down here that we can test, especially here now that that high was broken. We have this area. Um, so I'm gonna take a quick break, come back. Maybe I'll trade a little more. I don't know. $200 seems like a really good day for me. I'm trailing back to profit slowly. That's what I kind of want to do. I want to take my time with this evaluation. You know, if we can get back to around 50,000 by the end of day 10, oh, that would be just sublime. And we would be in a really good spot. Luckily for us, we don't have a trailing drawdown that has gone up yet. So we still have plenty of room to trade and last for, you know, for longer. But yeah, again, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back, guys. All right, we are back. Okay, so it's dropping. That's good news after breaking the high. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at my order. Oh my God. A little scary here, but that's good. Actually, that I'm okay with that. As long as I get a little bit off on the run up. That this one doesn't concern me too much to be gotten out, because we don't know. We really don't know how high it wants to go. Because it could go higher, but it could also drop pretty drastically back to this area, maybe to the beginning of the range here, back up. We do have a protected low down here, so we're gonna mark that here. And then of course we have 50% here of the imbalance, not imbalance, but the drop, the swing point that gave us the new high. But who knows how high we're gonna go. But we'll see. We'll see if we get back here. We might test those areas. How come my camera is not? Well, let's see. Oh, that one. All right, we're good to go. Well, now it made a low, so we'll see if that low creates a new high. Then we'll take more careful look at that. Right now we're in the middle, so we're not gonna do anything. Yeah, so I guess we only had one losing trade because one of them was break even. Could have been much better, but we only had 3 trades, and one of them was the losing trade. So what I like about trading, guys, is that it, like I said, it challenges the body, the mind, the spirit. Now, the body, not so much because you're just sitting down, clicking the mouse. But I realized that my body has to be right to trade. Like I traded a few times hungover. That was the worst. Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. That's a big rule. No, no. If you're hungover, you're not trading that day, the next day, or well, the day that you're hungover. Um, so yeah, so taking care of my body and like working out to be good at trading. That's the thing, is now everything has one purpose to trade. Now the main objectives, like I said, was mind, body, and spirit, but trading is the way to fulfill those 3 objectives because it gives us money. Eventually it will. Right now it doesn't, but eventually will pay out dividends. So choose one thing. For me, everything else is secondary. And those are my 3 topics for the day. Just discussion, not trying to change anyone's opinion or anything. That's just how I formulate my thoughts. Could be a double bottom here. But it's more likely that we trade lower to the S&D right here, to the fractal. But it has not run the low yet, sorry. So it's definitely getting rejected yet again. But price has not traded higher. Maybe it's too late if it does to get in. Yeah, pretty healthy drop there with the mitigation of the 50% of the drop. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, prices, markets are still looking healthy today. Look at that. That's good. That's a run of the low. Back to the S&D zone probably here. Yeah, because we don't want to take a trade off the imbalance here. Because price could trade up anytime or down from here. It's kind of in the middle of a range, being down here and all the way up here, I guess. Yeah, I still think we're gonna go lower here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Then maybe around here, turn around. If we break this high, then we're considering the flip to the upside again. But it could go down from around here. This fractal is right now being mitigated and probably will give us a low again. There we go. Oh, my monitor turned off. Whatever. So tempting to take a trade, but no. Hands off the trigger, mister. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Y'all don't need to see that. Or hear it. Yeah, I wouldn't consider a flip yet. This is probably just gonna be mitigation and then back down. But if we do run this high, then it is a flip. to at least here, and then maybe drop down from there. I don't really use this app too much, but I want to get better at it. One thing I have a hard time finding is the rectangle. I figured out how to do it one time, but I forgot what exactly it was. There we go. Right there. Let me draw a line. Why is it so dark? There we go. You see that? Tap back into the 50%, dropped. So looking more like a continuation of the downside. We'll see what happens here. Maybe we get a second tap. Or a run. Ooh. Another tap. Wow. Could have been a good entry. Too quick. Too quick to get in. Yeah, I deserve to get taken out there. That was too soon. The wrong direction. Okay, that was a good one. Back on profit, actually. Our loss, we made two trades in the past, minute, and we lost one, but we won a bigger one. So that was good. 260 now. We got about 30 bucks more than we had. So that's awesome. And not only that, but we are kind of in the right side of the market for the most part. Yeah, that order, I mean, I thought we were going down like we did here, but of course I got in the middle of the range, went up to the top of the range, then it went down to not even the bottom of the range, but just past my entry. So I should have just waited to see what happened to with this candle, maybe the next one, then take an order like I did after. That's why I took an order right away, right after the losing order. So 105 on the loss and 150 on the win. And the reason why I took the order going down there more securely was because that was the protected high that gave us the low is all the way up here. But my entry, would have been better up here with the stop loss here. But yeah, I did see it move down quickly and I got in. It didn't go up again. It just went down, took my order. Then it went up later, but then it closed back down here. Actually, I don't remember. Maybe this, yeah, maybe this. Oh yeah, because this closed here and it never went up again. That's what I meant. Yeah. So closed and went down towards my target. Um, so that's why I took that order pretty confidently. Okay, we did run the high. Well, I did not expect that. I thought price might hang out here longer, maybe drop a little lower, but no, now we went up. So still pretty clean action because we can consider this whole thing just a mitigation back to the trend, which is bullish. You have this engulfing candle. No, not an engulfing candle. Never mind. No, never mind. Never mind. Going for a quick scalp downwards. And I really do mean small. Okay, I got out of that trade. Probably still a winning trade, but I'm watching price and it's not cooperating, going down. Now it kind of is, but that was okay. It was okay to get out on that one. Um, yeah, it would have turned out my way, and it was a good trade, but wow, I wasn't there. So what happened in the last trade? Um, yeah, it gave us a little more profit. 251. 20 bucks on the last one. I'm not buying this flip right now. I think lower. Think to here. And when I said buying, I meant like I don't believe in it. Like not like buying and selling of futures contracts. Just a little lower would be a good entry. Considering the market is moving. Oh my God, that was awful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I was just trying to. I was not trying to do that. Oh no, I was trying. Woo! Oh man, I was just trying to place my stop, just moving it around, and then slipped up, and then I saw that big move down, and I tried to get out quickly, but it just got past me. Oh no, that's the break. Of course. After the non-break of this and the mitigation of this zone, of course we're gonna see a lower low, and we're gonna break the lows. What am I thinking? Oh my God. That's where I get cooked for the most part, is being impatient in those situations. Now, this could be more of a flip, but now we're downwards, you know. Oh man, I tell you, I lost all my profits I made pretty much. Only 77 bucks. Jeez, all that work. And I mean, yeah, I was gonna lose a trade. I did get it wrong, but the way I moved my stop just to get, and then once I started moving my stop, the price started dropping below my stop, so I had to move it down to catch it, you know, before it went down further. And it did go down further. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. Mm. I mean, right now, jeez. We did say that the imbalance over here was the one that's gonna give us another high. I did say that. I mean, that's a possibility. We still have the 50% all the way down here. Ah, impatient. That would have been a really nice short all the way down again. Look at that. The S&D is looking like a flip, but we gotta wait. We would have to break this high just to be bullish again. Who knows how deep it wants to go down. But considering how the price has been moving, I would probably argue we're going higher now. Look at that. If you run this low, this high, yeah. Yeah, so you see how I'm so careful when I take my profits and I make mistakes, but when it comes to taking losses, oh, I'm good at taking a bunch of money from a loss. Not taking, but giving the markets a lot of money on the losses. It's frustrating. Mm. No indications of a bear continuation yet. Looking more like a flip than anything else, but could be just going back to 50%, which is around here, and then trading lower. If it is a full flip of the whole market, which is going towards the downside now, back to this area. If it goes up, I'll be relieved. If it goes down, I'm gonna be upset. So I kind of want to short it from here. So if I'm right, I'll be upset. If I'm wrong, I'll be fine. So many emotions. Yeah. I see. Okay. I see. Yeah. Or losses. You know, even though I'm in a loss of $40, I kind of like how the market's moving and how I'm involved in it. So, not ready to give up yet. Come on, it's like honestly, I might just 1 minute behind every time. It's like I'm lagging on the chat, on the live stream. I'm lagging on the trading. I'm lagging. That could be my problem in life in general. Just lagging all the time. I'm just 2 minutes behind everything. Yeah, I'm still thinking bearish. Unbelievable. Wow. I really wanted to take a trade there, right here, honestly. Half a percent of this, 50% of this. That would have been a quick scalp, but just look bearish a little bit. Now, go down here, I don't know, because now we have this low put in. We would have to break it. But that could be the low that gives us a higher high over here, finally. Oh, again. Oh, that's not good. It's just I want to get in the bottom of that and I end up getting in the middle. Oh, that's frustrating. That's the problem with scalping for so little. You have to be precise on your entry, like precise. Okay, I got out of that order. Again, back on profit, not as much as we were before. Managed to recuperate a little bit. 117 in profit. I got out of this S&D zone. I do not want to risk in getting over here and then losing all of my profits. So that was a good take. Cannot be too greedy considering what we're trying to do. Anything above $100 is a good win. And even small wins are good, but just we just got to do better at not losing so much, you know, not like being more picky with our stop loss. Like I did there on the last trade, I did not move it to my break even though it didn't go there. I did not move it because, you know, I was like, you got to play it out, you know, you got your confirmations that you're looking for, should be good. And then look at the bottom of the range, we got that tap. That's why it's important to do this in the early morning before we start trading. Got to look for those areas. Notice is the this bear candle, which is interesting that it's a bear candle that tapped into this high that was broken by the low down here. This one here. Not really. Well, really this one. Yeah, this is the one. This is the low that I would consider valid. Yeah, pretty good order there. 200 bucks. And again, you know, that's the thing is we made 2 trades or 3 trades in the beginning quickly. We had $200 in profit. Now we've wasted 2 more hours or an hour more, 2 in total probably. And we're back, not even where we were. That's the thing is you got to know when to quit. And I did say, you know, oh, you know, 200 bucks, that might be good for me. Having said that, I did stay because I like how the price is moving and what I'm seeing. So it's a good it's a good environment for me to get hone my skills. But maybe I should have been doing it on a demo account instead. Not on the evaluation. Hit the wall. That's a tennis joke. I would probably short from here. Ooh, you see? No, never mind. This might be a good opportunity to short coming up. Although we could be looking at one more high before the drop, the official drop, if we're gonna go lower, which I think we are. Nice. That's good. That's good for us. It's good for us. We get a better price and less risk. Good, good. Yeah, I think it's one of those trades where we're gonna miss it because it's gonna move fast. But I still want a better price. And I still want to see what happens here. There's the better price right there. But we're still running high, so there it is. There it is. Oh, look how quickly it's going down. A lot of movement. We cannot get in on this kind of trade because it takes us out and then goes our way. That's not good for us. Oh man, I was gonna get in there. This next candle. Jeez, I knew it was gonna move fast and strong, but there's really no chance to get in because it's so fast that could take us out and then go our way, like I said, unless we put a lot of risk. Oh, come on, come on. Well, there I had a chance to get in. I did have a chance. But look at that. See that? We don't know if it's an opportunity or a fake out. But I think we are near the top before we make lower lows. If we break that, if we go higher, that would be good actually. Get a better price. Cool. I should have gone out and then play it out again. Yeah, get out, play it out again. That's the strategy right now. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I didn't do it. Right there. Okay, I did get out. Let's see if we can play it again with a better price. Oh, right there it was. Oh, that one was it. Might go up though. Now it's reversing a little bit to the. Oh, there it is. Oh. It's a dangerous territory to be trading on the top or bottom of the range. Things were calmer before. There it is. Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it. No, I got in on a short. I got in on a short with no stop loss. So come on, right there. Oh, come on, come on. Seriously, come on. This is wild territory right here. I should not be in a trade here, even though it might play out my way. Wild territory. That looks like it's going up. Right there. That. Oh no. Okay. Good. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Run the low. Run the low. Oh man, he wants to go up. There we go. If it runs the low, then we're more confident. Good, good. Come on, go down. Oh, it's gonna go up. Yeah, it took me out. That could have made more profit. $115, not bad. Anything above 100 is good, so that's why I put my stop loss there. Was hoping for more, but you know, it wasn't that much more before price went up, so that was actually not that bad. Because if I had gone break even, I'd be right there right now. So look at all that wasted effort. So that was good. All right, I think we're gonna call it a day. We ended up kind of even after all that stuff. Like I said, we were up here already. 11 trades, one more than I'm supposed to be taking. I'm supposed to be only be taking 10 trades at the most, but you know what? That last trade ended up being a good one, and price is still moving pretty consistently the way we like it for our type of action that we want to do. So that's why we ended up with a good day. Could have been a shorter day. Well, there's nothing you can do about that. But thanks guys again for watching me and for trading with me. I'll catch you on the next one. Hope to see you. All right, peace.